Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually just getting ready for work this morning. It's about 7 a.m. And yeah, I feel like I really wanted to vlog today because just feeling really frustrated. So last night, there was an entry on a trade that I had marked down on my watch list. And like there was a couple of things wrong with it, but once momentum came in, it was very clear where the bias was going and that, the trade would probably play out. And I don't know why. Like I sat at the computer last night, like just at the start of the London session, and I had it marked in. I had the trade marked in, and 10 minutes away from the entry happening, and yeah, I decided to take a shower, and I don't know, went to eat some dinner, and then I came back, and yeah, it had well gone. It was like 20 minutes gone, and already probably it was sitting about 0.5% by the time I saw it again, and it was really difficult because part of me really wanted to get back in and that once you miss that entry, right, like you shouldn't be trying just to get in where you can. You want to get in at the best price, and that's the whole point of trading. But I was sitting there looking for another entry that I knew wouldn't happen, and it just made me more and more um frustrated, I guess, at myself at how last night played out, and almost made me quite resentful towards my job for putting me in a position where I was pretty exhausted from all my meetings yesterday, that I didn't really pay attention to the charts. I didn't pay attention to that entry. I was just so brain dead that I didn't really even want to do anything but take a shower. And unfortunately, it's funny because now I get ready for work again. It just really can't hits home that yeah, it's really like a dual life. You've got your work on one hand that is funding your capital and funding your trading account, and then you've got your trading, which obviously is a thing that you want to do, but it can suffer at the hands of your job. And I think, I'm struggling a bit this morning. I'm just feeling a bit down about it. I'm trying to just bounce out of it and just know that, it's not the end of the world. It's only one trade, and it probably only will make a couple of percent. But yeah, it's just hard, I think, to jump out of that so quickly when you wake up in the morning and you see that trade. It's like, hit your target. So that's my real moment with you. Not feeling the greatest. There's only a couple of weeks left for the month, and I'm only sitting at about 1.3%. So yeah, that trade would have been really nice to boost it, but it is what it is. All I can do is write down, analyze, and learn from it what I can, and just make that. And that's how my morning is currently going. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's the next day. I'm actually working from home today. I was looking back, I guess, at the clip that you just saw. Just felt really flustered around the charts. But it turns out at about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock during the Asian session, I ended up taking a trade that went on to bank 1.2%. So it's not huge, but it was, it did sort of teach me a bit of a lesson, I think, and that's kind of how I want to end this vlog. And I'm just having I don't know if you can see I'm having a sort of a bit of a review of that trade now. But it did teach me a lesson that, your emotions really can affect, and I know people say this before with trading, your emotions are obviously one of the biggest parts of your success as a trader, not so much the technical skills. And I really saw that yesterday. I allowed my emotions to cloud my mind and sort of stop myself from seeing opportunities in the market that were around the corner, and literally around the corner. 3 hours after I filmed that, there was a trade that I took. So I think the takeaway for me is, yes, it may feel really shitty and it may feel really frustrating missing a trade that was an obvious trade and something that was in your strategy. And, if you sort of let your mind continue down that spiral and you start thinking about the value of the money that was lost, and you start thinking about the potential returns that could have given you, it just really freezes you emotionally to look at the next opportunity. And I was really lucky that I was able to neutralize emotion on my way to work, to the point where I could actually look at the charts again with fresh eyes and see a new opportunity for the day. So I guess the lesson in all of this is there is always another opportunity around the corner. You know, just because you miss one trade doesn't mean that that's gonna be the case, you know, for the next week or month. There's always another opportunity, and you just have to focus on that, and you have to just keep vigilant, keep diligent with your watch list, keep diligent with your analysis, and just be there, you know, be present with the market every single day. There's definitely going to be times where this is going to happen to me again, that I'm going to probably feel frustrated as well. But at the end of the day, you know, this is the game. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to make it for every single trade, you know, and as long as I'm still working in my job, I have to I have to be grateful for it. You know, it's giving me an income and it's funding my lifestyle to be able to learn how to trade. So I definitely don't resent my job. I love my job. You know, it gives me flexibility to be able to do, you know, chart work at 10 a.m. in the morning. You know, that's pretty awesome. So this is a lesson to myself. When there's a trade that you miss, it's not the end of the world. Move on. Neutralize that emotion. Don't let it affect the next trade, or that's where you really end up in a downward spiral. So if this helps any of you guys, yeah, you're able to take something away from this as well. And we're on the same journey. We're all on the same, you know, we all want the same thing. We want to be successful in the markets, and this is just part of it. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this shorter vlog. I'll be back next week with more. In the meantime, have a great trading week, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.